Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Alibaba's newest model called Qwen 3.8 Max. This new model is the most powerful model yet released by Alibaba, and it is already competing with the flagship models from Anthropic, ChatGPT, and Gemini. It is already beating Fable 5 and Opus 4.8 and GPT 5.6 Sol on multiple benchmarks like Terminal Bench, Paper Bench, Front Frontier Software Engineering, and much more. We will be checking out the article. This is the tweet, and the thing is, it is very much cheaper than any of these models. We're talking about $2 per million tokens for the input and $6 per million tokens in output, with implicit caching priced in at a quarter of a dollar per million tokens. And the model has already been released. You can go check it out on their website and test it out for yourself completely free. You just have to make an account. I will be leaving a link in the description down below so you guys can go check it out for yourselves and try the new model out. It is completely free, and you can just go visit the website and you can start coding right away for free. But if you need to develop your own apps on your computer using Claude Code, you can always do that, but you have to pay for the API token prices. Now let's get back to the article. I will also be leaving this article's links in the description down below, and let's get started. So the article says, today we are officially releasing Qwen 3.8 Max, the most capable model in the Qwen family to date. This also marks the first time we will open source the weights of a Qwen Max class model. The open weights will be released next week. This is very big, guys. They have never released the open weights of their Max models, and this is the first time they will be doing this. So this is a gold mine. This is a very big opportunity for Vibe coders who are looking to run these models on their own machines. So if you have powerful GPUs, a powerful computer like many Mac Studios or any decent setup, you can just download this model and run it yourself without having to pay for any API prices or worry about a cost or worry about spending too much money on API tokens. You can just run it on your machine and just keep vibe coding forever for free. Now, built upon the architectural foundation of Qwen 3.5, Qwen 3.8 Max scales to 2.4 trillion parameters. It is just 400 million parameters away from Kimi K3, and it even beats it in many benchmarks, as we are going to see in these pictures down below. It delivers comprehensive improvements across coding, work, research, and long horizon tasks. It can not only answer more challenging questions, but also complete tasks end to end with greater reliability, producing dependable deliverables. So we have 2.4 trillion parameters, as I said before, which 95 billion will be active. With open weights will be we have, so as we said before, 2.4 trillion parameters, 95 billion active, with open weights releasing next week, comprehensive improvements across coding work, research, and long horizon tasks, end-to-end and dependable delivery of complex tasks. Now you can use the Qwen Cloud platform to get your API keys and start using it in Claude Code, in VS Code, or whichever coding environment you use, or whichever coding environment you are used to using. And for the coding, this model, now for a top model, coding today means far more than writing a function on request. It means taking a real multi-day project from an empty folder all the way to a finished result on its own. They have tested Qwen 3.8 Max on 3 challenges, where every result had to be earned by actually writing and running code with no human help at all. Now, one thread runs through all 3. Qwen 3.8 Max doesn't just follow a fixed plan, it self-evolves through feedback loops, whether that means building a harness that upgrades itself, refining a research method experiment after experiment, or climbing a competition leaderboard submission after submission. Now, in order to build this model, they have basically put it in. Now, they have let this model train by itself for more than 10 days without any human intervention, And this is the result. Now let's talk numbers. As you guys can see on the LLM stats website, Qwen 3.8 Max ranks 7th among all models, with Claude Opus 5 being the leader of this leaderboard, and GPT 5.6 rivaling models such as Claude Opus 5, GPT 5.6 Soul, Claude Fable 5, Kimi K3, and GPT 5.6 Terra. While being an open weight model, this is very insane. Now, as you can see here, it is very comparable to the other models in terms of benchmarks. The reasoning, it it almost matches a GPT 5.6 Terra. The coding, it matches Claude Opus 5. In agentic work, it matches 5.6 Terra and even beats Mythos. So yeah, guys, this model is going to be very insane. For an open weight model that you can run on your own machine, this is unheard of. We only have Kimi K3 beating it as the we for an open weight model, we only have Kimi K3 beating this model so far. It is insane. It even beats Claude Opus 4.8 just hours after release. So yeah, guys, I will be leaving a link in the description down below so you guys can go check it out for yourselves and test it out. And this is what the website right here, chat.qwen.ai. If you want to type it out right now, or you can just visit the link in the description. As you can see here, the Qwen 3.8 Max model is selected by default. You just have to make an account here by clicking sign up or login. You can use Google or other services to log in. And yeah, you can basically start coding and checking out the model for yourself. It has thinking and a fast mode. So basically just like a DeepSeek, it has a thinking mode or a flash mode basically. So yeah, guys, this was Vortex. Be sure to subscribe and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.